What's up YouTube, it's Elijah Wan Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K25 center build video. And in today's build video, we are going to be making one of the most underrated and underappreciated centers once again. This time it's 7'2" Artis Gilmore. If you don't know who Artis Gilmore was, he came into the ABA/NBA in the 70s. He actually played for Kentucky in the ABA. This dude was an absolute monster in college as well too. He averaged a 20 and 20 during his collegiate days, carried it on into the ABA as well, was the rookie of the year. Artis was an absolute beast. At 7'2", he towered over the competition. He could easily score the ball, grab a ton of rebounds, and he was an absolute dominant force. He really does not get talked about enough for the numbers that he put up and what he was capable of doing. This was when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in the league and other centers as well. So in today's video, we are going to be showing Artis Gilmore some love, and this build I really have enjoyed enjoyed. I was even able to get this build to a purple plate playing random rec. It literally has everything. You can rebound the ball well, you can score the ball well. We're even going to get a little bit of a mid-range shot on this build. This is a great post scoring build for the rec center. You can still pass the ball as well, play great defense, the whole works. So now let's get into this video. So we are going to go 7'2". We're going to go down to 244 pounds, and then we are going to drop the wingspan to 7'6". So now if you type into Google Artis Gilmore NBA 2K, it brings up his all-time rating from the Chicago Bulls, where they have him at a 93 overall. His height 7'2", his weight is 240 pounds, so we're 4 pounds heavier. It really isn't a huge deal, and he does have a 7'6" wingspan. So this is pretty close to an accurate Artis Gilmore build. So now we can go ahead and click continue, and here you can see the build. We get a 96 close shot at 7'2", so even if you don't have cap breakers, you haven't reached starter 3 yet, you can still absolutely dominate in the paint. And of course, once you get cap breakers, you can go +3 to this to get that 99 close shot, where we'll also be able to get legend paint prodigy. So like I said, 99 close shot, and as you see down below, an 85 mid-range. So you have a ton of options to score from the post. It's going to be extremely nasty. And of course, 7'2" with a 99 close shot, legend paint prodigy, it can be extremely hard to guard. We don't get any driving layup or driving dunk. I wish we did, but he wasn't really much of a driving dunker, driving layup. He was around the rim, finishing beautifully around the rim, and he could also dunk the ball. I believe he would rather lay it in than dunk it, but still, he's 7'2". He could absolutely throw down the ball. And of course, 70s, 80s basketball, you know we had to have some post control, so we can get gold hook specialist, gold post fade phenom, gold post powerhouse, gold post up poet, and silver impluckable. And of course, having that 81 standing dunk as well gets us silver rise up, silver aerial wizard, and we do get pro standing contact dunk, so you can still catch some bodies underneath the rim. And also, like I mentioned, an 85 mid-range shot, so we can get silver deadeye, gold post fade phenom, and silver set shot specialist. It's really nice to have a mid-range on this build. So even then, this build is going to come out to a paint beast, so it's a little bit of a catfish. You can still hit some deep mid-ranges, you can still spot up from the corner middies, and if your matchup goes and helps in the paint, if they're playing man-to-man, if you're playing random rec, they can kick it out to you. You got an 85 mid-range, it's super easy to green. Plus again, you have all that post scoring as well too. You can hit some post fades, post top shots, post hooks. You got a plethora of options to score with this build. Of course, Artis was 7'2" back in the 70s and 80s. He was not shooting 3 balls. You might be able to shoot a couple here and there with the rhythm shooting if you can really knock it down. I wouldn't recommend it, but it might be possible, because I have seen some people shooting with the 25 3 ball or 43 ball like this, and they have been able to green some, but it's not going to be consistent. 77 free throw, so with all that height, so with all that nice inside finishing ratings and everything else like that, you can still knock down your free throws and get some nice easy points. And on this build, we do get a 75 pass accuracy. So now Artis only averaged about 2 assists per game, but again, this might be a little bit more passing accuracy than what we should really give Artis, but it is nice to have at least a 75 pass accuracy so we can get silver break starter. Again, you're 7'2", you're going to be able to bring down those rebounds. You can chuck the ball down the court and get some nice easy assists, and that's going to fill up your takeover meter, and then you can start dominating even more. But again, Artis did have some 3 assist seasons and everything like that, so it's not like he was a terrible passer. Just on the Moses Malone build, Moses only averaged about 1 assist per game, so he wasn't really passing the ball too much. He was more of a scorer, but still. Artis' best season, he averaged 24 points per game. The dude was an absolute monster. 42 ball handle, that's just the way it worked. That's just the way that you have to go with that post control, as you see that drop there. No speed with ball either. We were not dribbling back in the 70s and 80s with the 7'2". 85 interior defense. This does get us gold off-ball pest. We can also get silver post lockdown and gold paint patroller to match that 93 block, but it does also set you up for some cap breakers here as well too. You could add +3, that way you can get gold post lockdown and you can become even more of a shutdown center. Now I did end up putting perimeter defense on this build. Probably shouldn't have. Again, Artis wouldn't have been guarding the perimeter at all back in the day, and the 3 ball wasn't very muchly used as it is now, so maybe I don't really need the perimeter defense. Maybe it's not right to put the perimeter defense on this, but it worked out perfect. 62 was the cap, so we can get bronze and movable enforcer, and this does say improves a defensive player's strength when defending ball handlers and finishers. So when somebody drives at you, you can get these nice pickup animations, bump animations, and movable enforcer causes this, and it's really nice. Plus we can also get gold off-ball pest, but we get that through 85 interior defense. So maybe I could have switched it over to the steal rating, but Artis averaged about 0.5 steals per game, so he wasn't really stealing the ball too much. much, so that's why I decided to go with my perimeter defense. And of course, Artis being 7'2" back in the day, he was swatting shots like crazy. In his rookie season with Kentucky, he actually averaged 5 blocks per game. And throughout his career, he averaged about 2.5 blocks per game. So Artis was an elite rim protector. Again, he towered over the competition back in the day. Any of the small guards that brought it in there, he was swatting that out of the gym. He was an elite rim protector, so we had to get that gold paint patroller. We also get silver pogo stick and bronze high flying denier. But also, this does set us up for cap breakers as well. We can go +4 to this, and then we can get Hall of Fame paint patroller as well. And like I was talking about earlier, Artis was an absolute beast on the glass. His best rebounding season in the ABA or NBA was 18 rebounds per game. So he was an absolute horse, snagging all kinds of rebounds. And like I mentioned, at the college level, he averaged a 20 and 20. So he was an absolute beast all over the glass. Once again, this does set us up for cap breakers. We can go +5 to this to get that 99 offensive rebound, and we can get legend rebound chaser. But again, even if you don't have your cap breakers, 94 offensive rebound is great. That's going to get you Hall of Fame box out beast. You can swim people that don't have it on a higher level, and you can easily box out people, grab those boards, chuck it down the court, get some easy fast break assists, and get your takeover meter filled up even faster. I wish I could have got a little bit more than an 80 defensive rebound, to be honest. Again, Artis an absolute elite rebounder, but again, you can throw on board beast or horse on this. You could get up to a +12 to the defensive rebound, and of course the offensive rebound would already be at 99. So it depends how you want to play with this build, totally up to you. Speed, we did the most that we could at 57. It would have been nice to get that 60 speed to get silver high flying denier to get some more blocks. Of course, a 37 agility. Artis is 7'2" back in the 70s and 80s. Unless we had extra points to increase, then maybe I would have touched this, but we don't, so I just left it at 37. And so my strength, I went to an 89 for now, just because I wanted all of these other ratings. Otherwise, I would have went to a 91 or maybe even a 92. Most likely a 91, but again, you get 2 extra cap breakers. You can throw that on there. That way you can get your gold brick wall. But still, the 89 strength, that is the threshold to meet Hall of Fame box out beast. So again, if you don't have cap breakers, you can still get this badge. And 89 strength is definitely good enough. You can still hold your own in the paint and do everything else. And a 70 vertical. The more vertical that you can get, the absolute better it is. You can definitely feel the difference with having a lower vertical and a higher vertical. I do kind of want to make like a 7', 6'11" rebounding build with like an 88 vertical, so I can get legend pogo stick and just be an absolute athletic defensive monster. I am looking at one right now. I have to tweak it a little bit to get the ratings that I really want, but I think it could be an absolute monster of a build. So stay tuned for that. It's still in the works, but again, I still got a ton more builds to drop. I got a Zach Edey, I got a Victor Wembanyama, I got a Lamar Odom, and some more builds. So we got a lot of content coming out. It just takes me a while to get these build videos out, as they are very time consuming, but I at least try to get 1 or 2 videos out a week. But man, this build, I've been enjoying it a ton. And if you like post scoring, you'll definitely love this build. You can dominate the glass, score at ease, you can still pass the ball, your defense is amazing as well too. This build really has the whole package, especially for a tall big man. And you have all right speed as well too. 57 is not anything crazy, it's not too slow, but at 7'2" it's good enough. You can get up and down the court. This build is a lot of fun. So now we can go ahead and click continue. And of course, our first shades up is Artis Gilmore. Then we also get comparisons of Jakob Poeltl, Ivica Zubac, and this build does come out to a paint beast. So having that first shade of Artis, that's exactly what I was going for. Just like in the Moses Malone, we didn't have to have any weird ratings like that 42 speed with ball in order to keep that Moses Malone comparison. But man, this build, true to Artis Gilmore, the height, almost the weight, 4 pounds off, but we have his exact wingspan as well too. You can dominate the paint, rebound the ball just like him. We even get a little bit of passing. You can block shots like Artis. This build is a ton of fun, man, and it pays great homage to one of the best centers to ever play the game. And Artis is a Hall of Famer, 11-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 1975 ABA champ, 5-time All-Defensive Team, 73-74 All-Star MVP. This dude was a monster, man. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He deserves a little bit more love, deserves to be talked about a bit more. So no better way to do it than to put out a nasty build for him. So next up, I'll show you guys my current attributes, where I put my cap breakers, the animations, and jump shot, including the dunk packages. So currently I am at a 97 overall. I can increase this to a 99 if I put a little bit more VC in it. I probably should do that and finish it out. But as you can see, my cap breakers, what I ended up doing, I ended up spreading them out a little bit. So I went +3 to my close shot so I could get that 99 close shot for Legend Paint Prodigy, which is an absolute nasty badge for finishing inside the paint. And then I also went +2 to my offensive rebound, so that way we can get Hall Hall of Fame rebound chaser, grab some more boards, and be an absolute more of a beast on the glass. And I do have one cap breaker available from this season's level 40 reward, but again, if we get a cap breaker for the next season level reward, I'll have 2, and then I can throw that onto my strength, and that way I can get my gold brick wall. And then of course, once I reach veteran 2, I'll get an extra 5 cap breakers, and then I'll finish off my offensive rebound, so I can get a 99 offensive rebound, and I'll also have a 99 close shot. But still, the drive and dunk, if you're open on the rolls, whatever it might be, you can still finish, dunk the ball. And again, 81 standing dunk, silver rise up, pro big man contact dunks, you can still dunk the ball extremely well. 87 post control to get all those nice gold post badges. If you wanted to put an extra 3 cap breakers to go to a 90, you can get Hall of Fame hook specialist if you want. 85 middies, so we can still shoot the middies, our post fades, post top shots, whatever it might be. You can even shot create from the mid range a little bit if you want, especially if you got that rhythm shooting down. That could be OP. We don't have a 3 ball. I probably could increase that just in case you want to try out shooting a 3 with the rhythm shooting. 77 free throw in case we get fouled, we can still knock that down. 75 pass accuracy, silver break starter is extremely nice. 40 ball handle, it just gives us a few dribble moves even though you're not really going to be using them on this build. 85 interior for gold off ball pest, and also to match that 93 block for gold paint patroller. And of course, we get another set of cap breakers, which may be a ways down the line. We can go +4 to this to get Hall of Fame paint patroller. Did not increase my steal, but again, 2 cap breakers and an offensive rebound, so we can get 96 for Hall of Fame rebound chaser. But the next set of cap breakers I unlock, I will be finishing this out so we can get legend rebound chaser. 80 defensive rebound, you got to make sure that you box out. Sometimes this will hoe you on some rebounds, especially if somebody else has a 99 offensive rebound. They can crash in, steal a rebound from you. It does get frustrating at times, but you can still hold your own with that 80 defensive rebound. And of course, decent physicals for 7'2", 57 speed, 37 agility, 89 strength. But once again, if the next season reward for level 40 is a cap breaker, we'll have 2, and then we can put that up to the 91 and get that gold brick wall. And last but not least, our vertical at 70. It's definitely good enough, helps you out with that 96 offensive rebound, or 94 if you don't have any cap breakers, and it'll also help you block shots as well. Now for my takeover, what I have been using is fundamentals, so this will give you +7 to your midi, post control, and close shot, and you also get the deep post bag takeover ability, which says easier to beat defenders with post backdowns, moves, fakes, and shots. So you can hit them with post top shots, post fades, post hooks, drop steps, spins, whatever it might be. This is going to help you be even more lethal in those. And of course, increasing that midi up to a 92, you can still shoot the midi a little bit better, standing still midis, and be an absolute monster. And also what I was mentioning as well, you can also go with board beast to be even more like Artis Gilmore, especially in his collegiate days. That's going to get you that 92 defensive rebound, and of course push you past that 99 offensive rebound. That could be extremely nasty. But also horse is also very good because it also increases your vertical along with both rebounding categories, so you can get that 77 vertical at 7'2". You'll be snagging rebounds like crazy with that. Another fun one is unit as well too. This increases your close shot, offensive rebound, and standing dunk, so this will help you out even more with that 99 close shot. Finish some crazy stuff around the rim. It'll also help you dunk the ball a little bit more. So those are the takeovers that I recommend for this build. And for the animations, we will get into the jump shot afterwards. Free throw, same thing. I use this on every single build. I find it decently easy to green and time. Even if you don't time it well, it still goes in quite a bit, so I like to use the underhand. It would have been nice to get some more layup styles, but unfortunately we just cannot. Dunk style, we'll get into that afterwards as well. Go-to shot is Joel Embiid. I don't really use the go-to shot, so I don't really know what's the best for this, to be honest. I do like the Bam Adebayo dribble pull-up. It is very smooth for big man. Spin jumper and hop jumper both are on normal, and I like to have the hop jumper on normal so that way I can shot cancel, and it lets you create some space, kind of speed boost out of it a little bit, and just get a little bit more saucy with it. Post fade, I do like Kevin Durant. He has some very nice post fade animations. Joel Embiid is a starter 4 animation, is definitely by far the best post hook in this game. It is the easiest to green, but post hooks aren't as good as what they used to be, but still having that 99 close shot rating, it'll definitely allow you to green some of these nice hooks. Post top shot is also normal. I like the space that it creates. I find this one to be the best for me, but I don't know. In motion style, I ended up going with Dwight Howard as recommended by the chat, so I appreciate whoever commented the Dwight Howard motion style. I believe I've been liking this, but again, I don't really notice the motion styles too much, so if there's something else that's even better than this, definitely let me know. Pass style went with Domantas Sabonis, one of my favorite pass styles other than Darius Garland, and especially for only having a 75 pass accuracy, you're able to get this. It's extremely nice for that rating. We have to go dribble style, we have to go basic, our signature size up. All of our dribble moves are all normal because of that 40 ball handle rating. And the triple threat style, I did go with Kobe Bean Bryant. And for my jump shot, you guessed it, Jonathan Isaac base, and I went with Michael Porter Jr. for release 1 and Baluba for release 2. The reason for this is for the defensive immunity at A+. So at 7'2", having an A+ defensive immunity, somebody short in front of you, you can shoot over those and it's gonna register as an open shot. Plus, we also get an A+ release speed, an A+ release height, and again, like I mentioned, A+ defensive immunity, and we get a C- timing stability, which is also decent. So as you see here, I put my visual cue to the push setting. We go 3/4 speed on this one, and the animation, we went 6% Michael Porter Jr. and 94% Baluba. I finally figured out the rhythm shooting. I switched back to high risk, high reward, tried it out, and I'm greening so much more. Even after this new patch, I seen some people complain after patch 3 that the rhythm shooting was a little broken. I'm still finding it about the same. I'm still greening and having fun with it. I'm glad that I stuck with it, kind of figured it out, started to learn it, and then I switched over to the high risk, high reward while I was learning it in normal risk, normal reward, so I can still hit some whites. And man, once I switched over to high risk, high reward, I could definitely feel getting more greens, getting more used to it, and just developed more of a natural motion on flicking the stick. So keep practicing that rhythm shooting. It's definitely worth it once you get it, and then once you get it, turn on high risk, high reward, you'll be greening some nasty stuff. And for my dunk packages, they aren't really too crazy, so again, we only have a 55 driving dunk, but like I said, if you're open, you can still driving dunk the ball. We got our rim grazers, we got a hang, we have a few basics that you can put on. You got one tomahawk package that you can put on, and I absolutely love tomahawk dunks. Same thing with the 1 foot moving dunks, just a rim grazer. We got 2 hangs that we can get, 2 basics as well, a double clutch, and of course 1 tomahawk dunk package as well. Standing dunks, we can get both regular packages, we can get both rim pull packages, we can get 1 athletic, and of course that 80 standing dunk, we can get pro big man contact dunk, so you can still catch some bodies underneath the paint. And if you decided to use that unit takeover, this will help you catch some more bodies in the paint as well. And for our signature dunks, although we can get a Shaquille O'Neal, but that is a great dunk package to get for big men. It's 80 standing dunk, 55 driving dunk, so we barely meet the threshold for this. But again, Shaq was an absolute beast in the paint, so it's nice that we can get his dunk package to put on Artis Gilmore. And unfortunately, we do not get any alley-oops, but as you've seen in the earlier mixtape and in the upcoming gameplay, I'm actually able to get a driving putback dunk. So that was really surprising to me. I thought putback dunks were tied into alley-oop dunk packages, but as you see here, we don't get any of them, and we were still able to get a nice driving putback dunk. So there we have it. I've showed you guys how to create this build, the current attributes along with the cap breakers, which takeovers I believe to use on this build, the animations, jump shot, and dunk packages. All we have left to do is to get into some rec center gameplay. Alright, so here we've got a 25.21 rebound, 3 assist gameplay on 12 of 18 from the field, and we are matched up against a 7'3", two-way inside the arc threat with a 97 block, 90 standing dunk, 86 defensive rebound, and an 84 interior defense. So this is a 7'3" big with Hall of Fame Paint Patroller. So against this big, it might be a little bit tough, but this build having an 85 mid-range and being able to be a post scorer, still space the floor and shoot that midi, it helps out a ton. Now, I was actually able to get this build to a purple plate playing random rec. I have absolutely loved this build. I think I do like this build a little bit better than the Moses Malone build because we are able to get some passing. Having that 75 pass accuracy, it is extremely nasty. And starting it off with a nice little and one dunk there. Unfortunately, we don't finish the and one, but still getting fouled, finishing through contact with that 81 standing dunk. The dunking isn't anything crazy. Artis was a great finisher around the rim. He's 7'2". There weren't that many tall bigs back in the day, but he was an absolute 20 and 20 machine, especially at the collegiate level. He averaged a 20 and 20. Artis was an absolute beast. He does not get talked about nearly enough, just like Moses Malone, but at 7'2", this dude's skill set was unbelievable. A great shot blocker as well too. His hook shot was amazing, great finish around the rim, and of course he could also dunk the ball. He was so much taller than everybody else, he could just absolutely dominate. And he absolutely did once he came to the Chicago Bulls. After the ABA and the NBA merged, he became an absolute monster for the Bulls. And this build has been absolutely amazing. Beautiful kick out right there too. 2 people on me, that means somebody's got to be open. A near double-double at halftime with 13 points, 2 assists, and 9 rebounds. The wingspan does disappoint me at sometimes a little bit. Sometimes I feel like I should get more rebounds than I do. And nice step back right there as well. Having that 85 mid-range, you can still sauce up, hit some nice shot creating shots, and of course we are able to get the fundamentals takeover, which boosts your mid-range, post control, and close shots. So you can hit some nasty post hooks, post fades, post hop shots, whatever it might be. And this dude is jumping all over the place. 7'3". Sometimes you get those bad jump animations right there. Letting him shoot, he's trying to get down that rhythm shooting. Looks like he can't quite get it. Running the floor too, decent speed for a 7'2", and a nasty layup. I do not have a driving layup on this build. It would have been nice to get a driving layup for sure, but for all of the other ratings that I wanted, we had to go with that. And of course, I don't have much of a driving dunk either, but we are still able to get a nasty putback dunk. And I will have some more gameplays with this build. I was able to dominate with this build. We even got a nasty triple-double that I am going to drop. Artis was an alright passer. He was a bit of a better passer than Moses Malone, so maybe we don't really need a 75 pass accuracy on this build, but 75 is extremely nice to have. You can still get lots of nice assists, hit your full court outlet break starters, whatever it might be. So there we have it, a nice 20 and 20, true to Artis Gilmore. That dude was a 20 and 20 machine. It was only right. I look forward to bringing more gameplay with this build to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, hit that sub if you're new. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Whose bad is that? What's that? Knock it down! Hey, knock that down! I see him, I see him!